What's good with it, YouTube? Is Coffee tapping back in with another one, man. So I don't know if y'all saw there were reports. Flav, I believe it was in an interview recently. I'm not exactly sure. Spoke about how he had that $2,500 a day work habit, right? He was smoking that hard. Now, this ain't exactly something that's like a news flash. You know what I'm saying? Individuals, I'm sure, were aware Flav had a drug problem, but here he is speaking about why he put that out there to the people. So Flav says, your boy is always honest with who he was. And my sobriety has been a journey, but I'm here taking accountability and trying to make sure y'all don't make the same mistakes I did. So peep it. Those that have been fucking with coffee know a long time whenever addiction and whatnot comes up. I always try to put it out there, to anyone. If you're going through them struggles, you can do it. You can get clean, right? You can see what Flav's talking about here. And one of the main things he's talking about, or something that he said there, accountability, right? Listen, mental health, addiction, different things like that are more recognized by society and whatnot than they used to be. You know what I'm saying? And that's good, right? But oftentimes that gets flipped around into where individuals are getting attention or like, oh, they're a victim. And don't get me wrong, a lot of people are victims of circumstance or society or whatnot. But the bottom line is if you just play victim or you want that attention or sympathy, that ain't about ish. You got to take accountability. You know what I mean? And that gets lost in this new treatment era that we're in or whatever, where y'all feel me? Comment and let me know if you guys feel what I'm saying. Like it's good that people can recognize nowadays that society will recognize, hey, this guy is suffering from this or that. He needs help, yes. But you can't just sit there and let that be an excuse, right? So let's move along. He says, the point of my story is to share that if I can get clean, anyone can get clean. And I am proud of me being clean today. And that's an amazing thing, y'all. Like, again, anyone going through it, you could beat it. And anyone, I always like to point out too, this is a dangerous era we're in. You know what I mean? We all know about that Fenty WAP, and it's not just in opiates. It's been finding its way into other drugs, and it's just a lot of synthetic BS out there killing people. So if you're getting high right now, you know what I mean? Maybe this will find you. You'll say, yo, enough is enough for me, for my family, for everyone. I got to put this ish down. And anyone who knows someone close to them who's out there flucked up, maybe you want to talk to them. Again, it's a dangerous era, but Flav, man, $2,500 a day habit, smoking that hard. Then he goes on to say, society wants us to change, but others know peace when reparations are made. The tear downs, salacious headlines, and cancel culture doesn't make anyone better than the other. We all need to do better as humans because at the end of the day, there ain't no race but the human race. So very interesting statement there by Flav. Let me know what y'all think about that. Not even just speaking to what Flav's saying, just in general, cancel culture, the blogosphere, the news cycle, the way corporations have crept into the blogosphere and took things over, and there was agendas and different things like that. At the end of the day, man, can't get caught up in the fluffery. Just got to do what you can do to treat others as you'd want them to treat unto you, the old school golden rule. And know someone for who they are. And, don't let anyone tell you how to feel, right? So comment with your thoughts about that. Let's peep some of these other comments. This woman says, one day at a time, we're all on journeys making mistakes. We're just humans after all. Sharing your heart, sharing your love and mistakes to help is courageous and admirable. You have a voice we need to hear. In the 90s, my aunt OD'd on a bus getting heroin. 3 years ago, cousin OD'd. So much loss. Hey, again, guys, in this current era, people are ODing left and right. It's dangerous. Like I said, it's not like back in the day. Listen, drugs always been bad. Drugs, alcohol, all that, right? But back in the day, people would, this is the way I often break it down, like they would experiment and live to tell about it, right? Nowadays, not so much. You could try something one time and that could be your ass, Mr. Postman. You know what I mean? Flav threw up the praying emojis. See, he's looking at what the people are saying to him. You know, Flav opened his heart to the world and sharing his story, and hopefully this really helps people. Comment too if y'all seen it. I got to go find it. I believe it was an interview. Not sure exactly where it was, but Flav, kept it a buck, $2,500 a day, and that is courageous and admirable, right? Because Flav's in the celebrity realm, right? We seen him on reality shows, we seen him in the hip hop world, we seen everything, from Flavor Flav, and like he's like, hey, my life may have been, conveyed to y'all with glitz and glamour, but at the end of the day, I was a drug addict, and that's a fact. So that's real. Appreciate your heart and authenticity, my man. We're all in this thing called life together. Flav threw up the praying emojis. Making good decisions requires experience. Experience requires making bad decisions. Keep up the good work, Flav. More praying emojis. Others got Louise Thunderbird. Not exactly sure who he is, but he got the blue chittididididak. He says, I'm on this path since 9/7. It's hard, but it is possible. Peace and love. All we want is you to be happy and healthy. You and Chuck mean too much to us. We've lost too many legends, and not having you around would be devastating. Breezy says, thank you. The younger kids need that guidance. Sadly, my biological father lost to the streets and drugs. We need more strong role models like yourself, Flav. Please see DM as well. So, interesting comment by that individual there, man, about the youth not having role models. Listen, man, it's a tough time being a parent, or, just trying to make sure the next generation comes up right, try to be a role model or try to keep it real with them. This blogosphere, in the way this information era, it's like it's flocking with the youth's head in a crazy way. Like anyone out there who's listening to this comment, man, do you got a loved one coming up and you just feel like you can't reach them? You know what I mean? That their minds is like, that's not a new story, that the youth maybe look into negative things and think it's cool, right? But it just seems like in this new era, it's like, I don't know, it has a harder grip on them if they get intrigued by the wrong things, because they can jump down these rabbit holes. They can hop online and whatever, they're intrigued by, they can go down these rabbit holes of endless articles and documentaries and YouTube videos and whatnot. Like, it's scary, man. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It's just wild. Everyone comment with your thoughts about this whole topic here. I'm going to read a couple more of these things and then I'm going to close this out, y'all. This is what I've been trying to do, man. Most people don't want to hear it though. And I can see so many good people lives going down the wrong road like it did. And it makes me so sad, so mad and frustrated. What's to say? It's crazy because I restarted Flavor of Love last week, and to hear your journey overcoming your addiction touched me deeply. I'm 11 years clean myself from the same demon. I just want to thank you for sharing. Keep up the good work. Love to hear you, bro. You can inspire others. So listen, with that, I'm gonna close it out, guys. Fuck these drugs, man. It's all bad. I don't know, just let's have a convo in the comments. Anyone, if you want to talk about yourself personally or just anything, you know what I mean? Just your thoughts on this. Let's talk, man. This drugs, put it down, y'all. Put it down if you are, in that space, or if you got a loved one, try and reach them. But at the end of the day, man, everyone can only, everyone makes their own decisions. But there you have it, man. Flavor Flav sharing his addiction story with the world. Oh, let's so comment, share your thoughts. Let's see. Like my man LL says, don't call it a comeback. Rock the bells. Oh, Jalen Rose. All right. About to get emotional on Z100 New York. with my fam, Maxwell House, and my newest homegirl, LA Crystal Roses. So, there needs to be accountability for your actions or lack thereof. I ain't always been right, but that's something I'm working on, my personal growth and accountability. So there y'all have it, man. Flav, trying to use his voice to inspire. I'm out of here, y'all. Sub up. Stay tuned. More videos coming. Music, news, sports, and more is coffee. And I'm gone, y'all. Peace.